Hello everyone, it is me, Mr. Fabi, and in today's video, I will be teaching you guys on how to chain. And at the end of the video, we'll be talking about is it worth chaining. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, when you're in a chaining spot, now this is one of my favorite chaining spots. You will be able to use this if your kingdom is the same kingdom map as mine's. So 69, 73, 77, 81, they can all have the same chaining spots. So the coordinates are here, 1004, y is 641. Now, to chain in this spot, you simply just need to spawn in level 15s and 16s. This is the march that I use. I use Lohar with some gear on it, Sentry Beaches, and the boots. The Scarlet Hounds and the Gatekeeper's Shield with Aethelflaed in the back. I use Lohar because he has the healing, and we don't have Richard yet. These are all the troops. If you want to pause the video as I scroll up, if you want to copy my exact chain and march. But that is the troops that I use. Unfortunately, sometimes, the marches can be like light years away from each other. But in the end, it's alright. So let's just hope I can move it up here, which I should hopefully be able to do. And I will show you what the rewards can be from chaining. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so my chain is now finished, and this is the rewards that I got. Just from one barbarian, level 16, I got speed ups, XP, resource packs, and a starlight sculpture. Now, you can get gems from these if it will show. Okay, so here you can see that I did get gems from this. It is randomized. You can see that this chain here got me almost 40 gems. Yeah, 40 gems and speed ups and resource packs. Resource packs are the main things that you want because you can then be able to get 1000 stone, 1000 food. No, 1000 food, 1000 stone, 1000 food, 1000 wood, 750 stone, and 500 gold. So it is definitely worth it for the resources and the speed ups as well. Now, the final question that it comes down to is it worth chaining barbarians every single day? In the short term, no. If you're not chaining efficiently every single day, then don't do it. If you're chaining every single day, then 1000% yes, do it. One thing that you do need to be careful of is getting detected by anti-cheat. Now, a lot of players, especially in the new game, use bots to get themselves barbarian troops. So you will most likely be picked up by the AI that goes around for the anti-cheat, which is quite unfortunate, but within multiple days of chaining, well, not even that, 1 hour of chaining, you'll be able to get all of this back. So I really do believe that if you're going to be chaining every day, then yes, do it. Go for chaining. If you're going to be having farm accounts that can farm you resources, then 1000% farm gem as well. Because one of our recent migrants that came into this kingdom that changed barbs is Butter Crimson. Now, she's been chaining since day one of her account, and currently her account is almost at 6 million power, and she's even been fighting as well. So if we take a look at the stats, you can see that she has farmed over 15,000 barbarians, and she also farms a ton of resources. If we look into her commanders, we can see that she doesn't have Mina, and I have no idea if she's a spender, but I don't think she is. So she has crazy commanders. She is actually a full cav player. She has a full tier 4 cav march that goes around and pretty much just does whatever she wants with it. And this is how crazy of a player she is, because she's got a full tier 4 march. I don't even have that yet. As you can see, I've only got 30k tier 4, and she's got a full tier 4 cav march. Now, she's always on, she's always chaining. This is one of her chain spots. She chains her barbarians around here. And even better with this chain spot is if you have a level 2 altar that spawns in guardians, then you can chain using the guardians. You can hit the guardians and walk away, so the guardian loses aggro, and you can use your skills on your barbarians. And that uses up 0 action points, which is what she does, and which I've seen in a first person of her doing it. And she has won many barbarian events, and she just keeps getting crazy rewards just from events because she's chaining. So if you're chaining every day and you plan to chain for at least 2 hours a day, every single day, even 2 hours, doesn't seem like that much, but the rewards will be worth it. If you're only going to be chaining once a week, I recommend just sticking to your barbarian forts, because if you're not efficient and you're not always chaining, then it really isn't worth it for you to be so far away from everyone else that's in your alliance. Because if I was to rally this, no one around me would join it, because they're active from 18 UTC to reset. These guys are active to reset to 6 UTC. And all the top active players that are in my time zone are all up here and up here as well. Now you can see over here, Mr. Trev is also in a chaining spot here, right next to a level 2 altar. However, my chaining spot, we'll just be honest guys, my chaining spot's so much better. But you can also go to this chaining spot down here if you're in a similar kingdom than mine, which you can TP down here, and if you were to put a chain spot or a bar blocker, then you could do a small bar blocker here, just so then all the barbarians spawn up here, and it's so much easier to spawn in. Now, my Lohar skills that I use is 5221. However, this one I want because this is 20 more XP from defeating barbarians. Once this is up to 70%, I'm going to be getting insane amount of XP. And this third skill, or fourth skill even, I use this because it gets healing. So it does say whenever it exit combat, but it still does heal mid-fight. And this one, it does more damage to barbarians. And once it's expertised, it will be able to heal so much more troops, which means you can eventually start chaining 15s and 16s, and then once you've exited combat, seeing how much troops you have, whether it's 10k, 20k, 30k, you can then start chaining level 11s and 12s, so you're constantly chaining. So yeah, my final verdict on this is yes, it is 100% worth doing chaining, and I hope to see you guys chaining. But that's all for today's video, and if you guys want more content, then hit that follow button and like the video, and I will be posting more guys shortly. And without further ado, I hope you enjoyed.